here with Shawn Rodehorst, a sophomore from Kearney, Nebraska, and a member of the golf team. Shawn, you finished tied for third individually at the Doane Invite, which was Monday and Tuesday. You shot a 74 on the final day. Talk about that performance.
It felt pretty good. It was my best score in college so far. But I think the most encouraging thing was that it really didn't feel like I played all that well. I just didn't really have bad shots and just kind of grinded it out and made it work. But I was more excited about the team. We improved a lot over the second day. And, we're really close to being good, and I really think that this was the right step in the right direction.
You've been the team's top golfer on a very young squad. You're only a sophomore, but you've got a year of experience where you've got a lot of freshmen coming in. Have you taken to kind of mentoring them? I mean, how have those relationships worked out?
Well, it's really nice to have a lot of freshmen this year. Last year I was the only one. We had a lot of different coaches in the last few years, but Coach Moeller seems to be here for the long haul, so he was able to get a good recruiting class. And these freshmen are great guys, and they've got a lot of potential, so whatever I can do to help them out, I'll do. Just little advice and tips about how to play maybe the course that they haven't played before, or just how to play different shots, whatever I can do to help, I'll do.
How difficult is the adjustment from high school to collegiate golf? How did that work for you last year?
Well, one of the biggest things is you're just playing all year round. In the high school, you're just playing in the spring, then maybe a little in the summer on your own, but then that's it. But now you're playing spring, fall, summer, so it's basically full year. And also the competition's tougher. Even if you might be playing the same courses, the competition is a lot tougher. You got to bring your A game, otherwise you're just going to be in the also-ran, I guess.
What kinds of goals do you have moving forward with this fall season and then into the spring season?
Well, one of my main goals, we have 4 GPAC invites separated between the fall and spring, and one of my personal goals was making the top 10. After all that, I was top 20 last year, so I really think that I can do that. I didn't play that great in the first GPAC, but that's nothing I can't overcome. And then as a team, I think we finished like 8th last year in GPAC, so I think if we can get into the top 5, that'd be really nice, and I know we're really close, so we'll get there.
How did you gain a love for the game of golf?
Well, actually, my dad works as a superintendent at a golf course for as long as I can remember, so I just kind of grew up there, and it's just a great game, and I got into it pretty much as soon as I could stand up, so it's just always been there.
You're a business administration major with a concentration in finance. What kind of career goals do you have along those lines?
Right now I really don't have anything specific lined up. Anything in business I think would be alright, working in a bank maybe or whatever, and this next summer I might have an internship lined up, so maybe that'll take me somewhere. I don't really know right now. Just going to kind of take opportunities as they come.
What kind of classes have you had for business? Is there a favorite one you've had so far? Or?
Well, I've taken pretty much just like accounting classes, economics classes, information systems right now. I'd say not really any favorite one, but numbers and how to improve management styles and all that does interest me, so maybe I'd be a manager somewhere someday, but I don't have a specific thing lined up right now.
Do you have a favorite golf movie?
Favorite golf movie?
Everybody likes Caddyshack, right?
Yeah, that's good. I'd say my favorite one would be, it's called Legend of Bagger Vance. It may not be one of the more popular ones, but it's actually got like Will Smith and Matt Damon in it. It's a great movie. I recommend it to anybody out there.
Do you guys ever recite any lines from movies like that when you're out on the course?
Yeah, just like Caddyshack and things like that. It's in the hole. There's little things like that, or Tin Cup, just little things like that, or just become part of the golf lingo, I guess.
What are some of your major interests or hobbies away from the course?
I've always liked doing other sports. I played like tennis and basketball in high school, so pretty much anything competitive that I can do, I usually like doing.
How about a favorite TV show?
That would have to be The Office, which the new season started up last night, so that's a good thing.
Favorite musical artist or band?
I'd say Blink-182, probably.
How about the most famous person you've met, or somebody you would like to meet?
Well, I've been to the Phoenix Open golf tournament, and I guess didn't really meet him face to face, but got autographs from guys like Phil Mickelson, but Ricky Fowler and Freddie Couples. That was pretty cool to be there.
Who's the biggest inspiration in your life?
Let's see here. Probably my dad, just because he works at a golf course, and he got me interested in the game, but then also in life. He works really hard, and doesn't really ever complain about it. He works about 6-7 days a week, but it's just become part of his life, and just he has the right values in life, and he's raised me to be a good guy, I hope.
And last thing, what's the best advice you've received?
About life in general, or
life,
golf,
or golf?
Let's see here. That's a tough one. Again, I'd say it's probably from my dad. No matter if it was just having a bad day or having a bad day in golf, whatever, he'd always just look at me and say, "Hey, you know what? The sun's gonna rise tomorrow." He's like, that big thing, it's gonna come up again. So it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things what we do. It's just a small thing in life compared to the grand scheme of things. So the sun's gonna come up tomorrow, and it's a new day.